Wigan stole top billing for the first time all season. Their closest rivals roundly beaten. The defending champions, title leaders again, and one win away from retaining the richest prize in rugby league. But on Thursday, that win seemed a million miles away as Wigan trailed Bradford by 18 points to 2. Somehow they retrieved a draw. Somehow they sneaked to within a single point of keeping their crown. But today's championship table tells its own story. Wigan have no more room for manoeuvre. If they should lose their final game, they could lose their title trophy to Widnes, who take on the bottom club Rochdale tomorrow. It's decision day in the championship. Wigan at Leeds. Rugby League, live. The fifth. Sean Edwards has had a pain-killing injection today, and certainly the outlook in Wigan was a lot brighter when John Boney named his team this morning. Dean Bell, Sean Edwards and Martin Dermott all reported fit to play, and by way of a sizable bonus, Kevin Iro is back in the picture as a substitute. What a game breaker he could prove to be. One or two loose arms there, fifth tackle. Bobby Goulding trying the drop goal. It's a beauty. First blood to Wigan. And Bobby Goulding coolly chips the first point of the match. On the sixth tackle, he steadied himself, took aim, and it was deadly, straight between the posts.
Well, Bobby Goulding could very well be playing in the blue and amber of Leeds next season, and that was a very vital point. They didn't want to come away without a point in their 25, and they've got first blood.
He had the time, and he took every second that he needed. It's not been a happy season for Bobby Goulding. He's been in dispute with the club, he's missed some training sessions and a couple of 18 games, but he's come in today when needed. But Wigan really must try to make some use of this howling wind at their backs. Goulding. Now that is a tester. Benchley underneath it, he's lost it. Gallagher. Right forward to Philip Clark. Andy Goodway. He's in. First try of the afternoon for Andy Goodway of Wigan. But it was the cloud scraper from Bobby Goulding that made it possible. A kind bounce, good support. Andy Goodway gobbles up his 9th try of the season. But what a teasing kick from Goulding.
Well, Bobby Goulding put a terrific bomb up here. John Bentley stood his ground, but he had no chance of taking it. He fumbled it backwards over his shoulder. John Gallagher should have dived on the ball and killed the play from there, but he was a bit hesitant. And who was it that was trying to do? Steve Hampson. He got the ball back. Philip Clark trailing through, but put that one down to Bobby Goulding. And Andy Goodway juggles it, runs over the line, sees no cover defence, and runs round to improve the position, but put that down to Bobby Goulding.
He's already had preliminary talks with Leeds over a possible £120,000 move. He's in the shot window today, and he's standing out in the shot window. Goulding again. Another drop goal, another success, another point. He just loves the big occasion. He rises to it.
Bobby Goulding, you wouldn't think this man was only 19 or 20 years of age. He's got the head of a veteran on him. He just coolly steers himself over the bar with another little field goal. That's 2 for the day, which takes him just out of Leeds' reach at 8 points to 0.
Edwards up as far as the 25. The hooter imminent. We've played a minute over the 40. Hanley trying his luck with a drop goal. Oh, he can do everything.
Just when you think you've seen Ellery do everything, he comes out and kicks a field goal. I don't know where the end of this man's talents are.
Bobby Goulding going for the drop goal again. A hat-trick. A hat-trick of drop goals from the little man. 3 precious points in the Wigan cause. 10 points to 2 they lead.
I don't know what Bobby Goulding was worth before the kick-off, but I think you'll put another 40 or 50,000 on that today with this performance. 3 field goals, couldn't come at a more crucial time.
He played in that title game against Leeds at Central Park last year, and whatever you think about him as Wigan fans at the moment, he is for the Wigan cause today. You can see that in the reaction on his face. Ten points to 2 Wigan lead. 5 more yards. Dermot! He's there! Martin Dermot wriggles in for a precious try. And the championship celebrations are starting. It takes some guts to get in from that range. And Martin Dermot had plenty.
Martin Dermot, probably the quickest thinking player, the quickest thinking number 9 in Great Britain today, saw the opportunity and dived over for a simple looking 4-pointer. The Leeds markers are very, very poor of it here. Feeble defence. He bounced off 2 tacklers and Debordes clinging onto his legs, but it wasn't good enough.
It was good technique actually from Dermot, that little twist at the end which got him in.
The thing about Dermot's play is that he's so quick. He's like a scrum half from dummy half. He'll have a look. If the defence is slow to move, he'll read it one way or the other, and he can dart, and he's as quick as any number 7 in the land.
Dermot going again on his own, just short. Dennis Betts, he's in! Champion stuff from Dennis Betts. That will clinch it. It's another Wigan season. And in the very last minutes of their extraordinary championship push, Dennis Betts, the 40th game of rugby league he's played this season, finds a little bit more determination, the last ounce of energy from his reserves to score another vital try.
Well, it hasn't been a day for fancy rugby league from Wigan. They came here to do a job, and that's exactly what they've done. Dennis Betts, a great, very...
Champions again. Wigan retain the title. Mission impossible is mission achieved, and John Mooney's team have stayed the course. They've cleared obstacle after obstacle on the crowded run-in to claim the first prize. Bobby Goulding played his part on the day. £44,000 is the reward from Stone Spitter. The championship trophy, their first of the season, and a passport to next season's world final, the honour that they've been eyeing all along. Bobby Goulding's drop goal's invaluable. Dennis Betts who rounded it off with that brave sterling try. It's a 3rd title in 5 years. And with Wembley just 2 weeks away, Wigan are on course to repeat last year's League and Cup double. Andy Goodway eyes the trophy. Great team spirit. Bound by the hardships that they've had to go through. And Wigan have come through it together. What a competitor Andy Platt. And up they come to receive their first silverware of the season. It's 7 years since Wigan finished a season without a trophy. This will make 17 in the last 5 years.
Marketing Director of Bath Brewers is now presenting the Stone Spitter Championship Trophy, a record Stone Spitter prize check of £44,000.
Paul Hughes, the Bass Trays marketing manager, hands over the trophy. Ellery Hanley has his hands on the championship trophy again. Captain Fantastic leads the team to another honour. And my goodness, they've had to do it the hard way this season. It's been an uphill fight, but it's been worth it now. They won their first title back in 1987 by 15 clear points. But it's never been anything like as easy for the successive champions. And another Wigan Widnes title race goes down to the wire. And this time it's Wigan who just get their necks in front on the line. The Stone Spinner champions for 1991 are Wigan. The long 7-month haul comes to an end. The championship trophy has red and white ribbons.
Welcome back. Wigan are the Stone Spinner champions for 1991. They've beaten Leeds here by 20 points to 8. Tremendous celebration scenes going on outside. Doug Lawton, the Widnes coach, is still on the line. Doug, I'm sure even a Widnes man wouldn't begrudge Wigan their success today.
Certainly not, Rob, no. I mean, they have done a tremendous performance today. The defence has been excellent. Golding stepped in for Greg and done the business. Hanley's been majestic throughout all this, and I just hope his hamstring and everything's all right for Wembley. Because I think the double's on for him again.
Dougie, was there ever a moment in the game that you thought Leeds might be in with a shout?
Never, Rob. Well, obviously the first about 5 minutes. But as soon as Wigan hit the front, I thought Leeds never looked capable of breaking it.
The championship trophy. Thanks very much, Doug Lawton. Celebrations continuing outside. The happiest man in the ground is probably the Wigan coach, John Mooney. There's confirmation of the table. Wigan first, Widnes second. As simple as that. It's Wigan's 18th trophy in the last 6 seasons. What a remarkable record. That's the one that matters, the flashing 1991. Tremendous scenes outside. 2 tries in that second half that really counted. Here's Peter to talk us through them again.
Nothing special about the Wigan tries today. It was all effort and determination. Martin Dermott, who was shaded for man of the match by Bobby Goulding today, was a worthy recipient of a try that put the game out of Leeds' reach. He went over from dummy half, showing all the determination that typified the Wigan effort over the last 2 weeks. Dennis Betts, a carbon copy of Martin Dermott's try later on in the game, which sealed the championship going back to Central Park again.
Phil, what can you say? They deserve it, really.
A remarkable performance. I mean, it's very hard to describe what Wigan have gone through this week, and to have come through and to have played such superb football. I mean, it's just incredible guts, determination, and the character of the players that are wearing the cherry and white shirts of Wigan at the moment.
How would you put this fantastic victory into context? Because the way they come through, what, 7 games in 14 days?
Well, this week shouldn't happen. One of the things the Rugby Football League have got to do is to make sure that this situation doesn't take place next year, because in 12 months' time, Great Britain are going to be taking many of these players on tour to Australia, and there's just nothing left in them.
A word about John Mooney. I mean, he's been the calmest man over the last couple of weeks, hasn't he? Everything that's been thrown at him, he's reacted calmly, and he's come up trumps again, hasn't he?
He has. He's looked very assured, but John, like any other coach, suffers from emotion and all the other feelings that we've got to go through, and the pressure's been certainly on him, and it's nice to see him coming through well.
A couple of grey hairs probably come through, but tremendously successful, and Wigan have got it all in front of them now, the Premiership and the Challenge Cup as well.
They have, and again, tactically, I think everything's been built round defence. The defence today has been superb, their ball control, and they've forced.
Thanks a lot, Phil. I think we can just grab a quick word with John Mooney.
John, has it all been worthwhile?
Oh, it was a long haul for us, but a lot of character in the side, a lot of good players and great support.
You've been involved with some great successes both here and in Australia. How does this one rate?
Well, this one certainly rates at the top for endurance. We, you know, it just took us a long time to win it, but luckily we're at the front at the right end, so it's great.
It's extraordinary how they dug deep into their resources of character and determination today.
Well, they're a great side and great backups, and, you know, it's a terrific club. It's great for Wigan. I'm very happy.
Can you get them ready for Wembley?
We've got the luxury of 2 weeks off. They won't know what to do.
You've got the Premiership next week, of course.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, looking at some of the wounded players, we'll put a good side out next week, but some of them deserve a break.
But to do another League and Cup double, it would seem almost unthinkable in this game.
Well, it's, you know, like I said, they're a great side and anything's possible.
John, many, many congratulations. Well done.
Good, thank you.
Yes, certainly we all echo that. Congratulations to Wigan.